Hey guys, my name is Alex and this is Speed Clinic. Hope you all are doing well, and today's video is going to be about most recent pickups. So let's get right into it. All right, check it out. The first thing I picked up from a good friend of mine is the 2023 Super Treasure Hunt Volvo. The last one I had, my good friend Sam hooked me up with it. I think he gave it to me for like $10 or $15. I'm not too sure. He really hooked me up. But the only thing was that the J-hook had like a ugly vein on there, and it just wasn't gonna be a card that I was gonna be satisfied with for having it in my personal collection. So I cracked it open. I had to. This Volvo wagon is pretty sweet, and I needed to throw something new in my display. I was getting kind of tired with the stuff I had. So yeah, I cracked it open, and here she is. Needless to say, I cracked it open and I needed a new one. So my good friend Chris hooked me up with this one, and I was able to obtain that. So with that being said, there was only one more piece that I needed for the 2023 Super Treasure Hunt set to complete. And that was this guy. The 2023 Super Treasure Hunt Porsche 935. I had not found it at stores anywhere, and this was the last car that I needed to complete my set. So again, he came through. I got it for a pretty reasonable deal. I couldn't complain about it. And now that it's done, I can kind of sit back and relax for a while. Both of these cars are in good enough condition to where I'd use them to display. There's some cars that I had in the past that had like cracked blisters or ugly flares on the corner, and those to me, I wouldn't be able to like use those in my personal collection, just because I would know that that imperfection is there, and it would just bug me. So yeah, that's done already. I'm kind of done going out and hunting at Walmart's, Targets, HEBs, and trying to find every single case out of the whole year, because I did that 2021 and 2022. And I believe, and 2023 this past year. And I don't know, it bugged me because I'm like OCD, so I have to, if I get one car, I have to have like the full set no matter what. I was like that with my premiums, and I was like that with like the 0 out of 5 chases. I'll show you in a bit, but I have like almost all of them. But I was doing that for those years, and it's really like draining after a while. So what I decided to do was hunt occasionally, and if I find something that I like, I'm gonna keep it. But if it's something that I'm not too fond of and it's a valuable piece, I'm just gonna use it for trade bait for something else that I might want. So for 2024, what I decided to do was that I'm just gonna wait to the end of the year, and Mattel releases that Super Treasure Hunt set to the public in January or February, I believe. It might be February. But or January, I don't know. But either way, I know what you're thinking right now. Alex, you're crazy. You're not gonna get your hands on that. The bots buy that stuff up. I know they do, and it sucks. You would think Mattel would appreciate their customers more and put some kind of software in place that would inhibit bots from buying that type of stuff. What happens is that the real collectors and the customers that are trying to get that for their personal collection try to get that set, and they end up being stuck at the capture screen for like I don't know how long, trying to verify if you're a real person. By the time you're done trying to make your first attempt, the bots have already bought all that stuff up, so it's not even worth it anymore. But what I'm planning to do, you know what, that's the whole topic for another video, right? So what I'm planning to do is that I'm going to just pay the upcharge of $100 or $150, however much it is every year that they charge on eBay. I have one already from 2022, I believe. The gold Civic is in that one. I have one of those box sets already. And my favorite box set so far is going to be the 2021 version of it. They have the gas tank, the old school looking gas tank. It looks really sweet. I like that set, and I wish I would have grabbed that set if I could, but I never got around to it. And then now I think they're selling more than the 2022 set. So eventually, if I run across it, I'll probably snag it up if it's for a good price. But even if it's just the box, I might just buy the box too, because the gas can is really cool. So yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. That's that. Let's move on to the rest of the stuff I got. That's right, boys. Your boy done caught the Kato house bug. I bought up one, and then after that, I was going crazy. I was buying all sorts of them there. Hold up. All right, let's first go over this Silverado, this red one. This thing is cherry. First of all, like, okay, so these Kato houses that I bought, they've all been opened, right? Like, I guess when you buy them, you can buy them in bulk, and a lot of people do that. And what they do is they'll check to see if they get the chases or the raws. I think they're chases. I don't know if they're raws, but they look like raws to me. And then they'll keep those and, you know, put them at market value, and then they'll sell off the rest of them for the amount that they pretty much paid divided by however many they have. So this one I got for, I believe it was, let's see, I think it was 20 bucks if I'm not mistaken, which wasn't too bad. I really like the red, black, and gold. That's just like, that really pops to me. I don't know why. You really have to appreciate the detail that they put into these cars. You can see the intake manifold right there. It looks like an LS motor. You can see the valve covers, the intake coming to the front. Oh, it's even got, I think it has like twin turbos if I'm not mistaken. You can see the turbos on each side and the plumbing and all that. That's crazy. Oh, look at that. I like it whenever they spin really fast and for a long time. Yeah, that's sick. If you look underneath the chassis, you'll see like anodized finished. It's the frame of the truck, and you see the exhaust pipes exiting the side on each side, and you'll see the rear end. And it looks like this thing is screwed in already, so it doesn't have rivets, it has screws, so if you just unscrew it, you should be able to take it apart, I'm assuming. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I'm guessing. And even the mirrors, they're not hard, they're like kind of like a rubbery feel, I guess, to prevent the person from breaking it off. It just bends, which is good. You don't want to accidentally push too hard on something and it ends up breaking off. And also keep in mind you're able to open the tailgate of the truck as well. So if you push down, it'll come down and then go back up, and you know the rest. This is one of the Kato houses that I picked up there, and let's move on to the next one. The Nismo Skyline. This is in the blue color. I picked this up from Oscar. Oscar was set up there at the meet. I'll go ahead and drop his Instagram tag down in the video, so check him out, bottom right corner. And he helped me out and got me this car for, I believe, 20 bucks if I'm not mistaken. You just can't pass up a blue Skyline. I don't know what it is about it. It's just, you know, that blue just really hits a different way. It does have deep dish wheels. I believe I was doing some research and found that some of them have a gold lip, and if you get those are chases, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that as well, but I think that's what it is. So yeah, this is like a wide body kit on this car. You can also open the hood of this car as well. That powerful inline six. If you flip this sucker over, you'll be able to see it's just like the truck, which is the anodized finish, the transmission, the transfer case, all that stuff, the exhaust pipes. Aside from Hot Wheels, these Kato houses are really making a name for themselves, and I'm excited to see what their future holds, because if they're coming out with these and they put this much effort and detail into them, I could just imagine 2, 4, 5 years down the road. I like this one a lot, and I use it to throw into a diorama that my fiance got me, so I'll show you that after the video as well, along with the 0 to 5 chases. So while I was there at Oscar's table, he also had this car, which is the Hornet. It's the same thing, anodized finish, wide wheels, wide body kit, hood opens, interior is clean. And I think it's a really cool scheme or theme that they have going on with it. This is probably up there in my top 3 Kato houses. I don't have very many of them. I think I have 5 total, but yeah, this is definitely gonna stay top 3 for a while probably. It's got a couple of decals in the back, Anytime Baby, V-Spec, Skyline, the Hornet. It's even got some stuff on the license plate. So yeah, this is the 3rd car I picked up there at the meet. And this meet that I'm referring to happened about 2 weeks ago. And yeah, that is the Hornet, guys. The last Kato house I picked up there was from a friend named Marco. This is the purple Skyline GTR, and this is gonna be the R33 model. Those other 2 that I showed you, which was the blue one and the Hornet, those were R34 models. And this one's gonna be an R33, which is a little older, but once you see the paint on this thing, especially outside, it's just, you can't see it and not buy it, you know? And here she is. This is the R33 Skyline purple. Wide wheels, they're staggered, so the rears are bigger and wider than the fronts. I wouldn't say, I don't know, I don't think they're taller. I would say they're about the same height. It's just the width is going to be a substantial increase in the rears versus the fronts. I don't know how you would feel about the doors opening. I don't know what y'all would think about that. Would y'all want the doors to open on these cars? I'm okay with them not opening, actually. But the hood opening is a must. You got to have the engine be able to display. There's that inline 6. They've got the gold valve cover on it. The interior is pretty OEM looking, actually. This paint really shines outside, and I'm gonna see if I can take y'all out there.
But the paint really shines. It's got like a metallic finish to it, and you can see little flakes in there.
Yeah, all in all, I think I spent about 80-ish to 90 bucks, I think, on Kato houses, which isn't too bad. I mean, but for 4 cars, you know what I mean? Like, that's a lot for just 4 cars. But they're really high detailed and high quality cars though. So it's, I don't know, still cheaper than Super Treasure Hunts. And then I also got the 2 Supers that I needed for about 70 to 80 bucks, which I'm okay with that, especially since I need them to finish off my collection from last year. I'm gonna show you something cool that my fiance got me, and I think I actually got another bug for this stuff too, because I want more of these now. I'm also going to show you the 0 out of 5 chase collection that I have. My fiance picked up for me this awesome diorama set on eBay, and I got into like a Nissan funk, and I decided to throw all the Nissan cars in there. You have the Datsun in there, you have the R33, the R34, and the S15. It's got a background on there to where it's shop style. You have the toolbox back there. You got 2 shop bays, and then you have a door in the back and a vent up top and some other stuff there. But it is a shop style type of diorama, and what I like best about these dioramas is the LED lighting. That is like a make or break for me. I will say that for sure. If you decide to get one of these dioramas, you have to make sure that they have the LED lighting, because if not, it just doesn't pop or shine the way it would be with those lights down shining on them below. This is my first one, and I'm glad she got me this because it was really thoughtful of her. And I really wanted to do something with my loose cars as opposed to just, you know, keeping them in display cases. And this is like next level stuff. I know there's other guys out there that do crazier stuff than just this, but I mean, if you're on a budget, I think these are only like 20 to 30 bucks. It's not like it's gonna cause a huge dent in your wallet. And yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that before we end today's video. And also, last thing I'm gonna show y'all is my 0 out of 5 collection. I've been working on this since they first came out, and I'm almost done with them. Well, I wouldn't say done. I'm almost caught up to date, in other words. The only car or cars that I'm missing are going to be the Altezza, which I believe in the United States is the Lexus IS250. And I'm also missing the new Porsche. Alright guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me today and letting me show you all my most recent pickups. I hope you all get good luck with your hunting and you come across some really good deals like I do sometimes. And until then, I will see you guys next time.